What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Good morning from Canada. I'm just gonna try to turn down. Can I do it while I'm filming? Yeah, turn down my ISO a little bit. So we're gonna go over Bitcoin, guys. A little bit of news as well as a very cool indicator. A few different indicators that are telling us the Bitcoin bottom is in, and we could be in store for a massive rally to the upside, guys. There's a truck outside. Keep it down. All right, so we're sitting at 43,282. We're up about 1.9 in the day. We're seeing a market cap of 8.827 billion. 24-hour volume 36.52 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app, and you can grab one of their incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, depending on the level of card that you have. $25 just for signing up through my referral. So the first signal that the Bitcoin bottom is in is the poll that I've run on Invest and Trade with Jax. I said, what's next for Bitcoin? 45% of you are saying heading for a new all-time high. Now, of course, with YouTube, many traders, many people that are new to crypto think very emotionally. So, of course, everyone wants a new all-time high, so they're going to vote for that. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm a big believer in what you think you shall become, but it can't always be transferred into the crypto market. 25% of you voted for a dead cat bounce. 20% said back down to 33K, and 10% of you said see you on the moon. So only 10% of you are moon boys, which is a good sign, in my opinion, for the channel. So let's hop over to this news here. So Bitcoin continues strong recovery, sets new month high above 45,000. So in January, Bitcoin lost 18% of its value, marking its worst start to the year since the crypto winter of 2018. February brought a much needed breath of fresh air for investors as Bitcoin crossed 42,000 for the first time in 3 weeks over the weekend. So continuing its strong run over that. Man, there's a typo in here. So continuing its strong run that began over the weekend after the Fed released its better than expected U.S. jobs data report. Why doesn't it say report? Bitcoin has gained an extra 5% to rise to its highest level in over a month. So over the last 5 days, the price of Bitcoin has risen by 18%, moving from 37,310 to its current price of 43.9. As a result, Bitcoin's market cap has risen from 704 billion on Friday morning to 832 billion as of February 4th, guys. So Bitcoin's gain has helped the global crypto market cap cross 2 trillion for the first time in more than 3 weeks. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is now 48 neutral, its highest score since November, guys, when BTC was priced at 56K. So we've been in fear, in extreme fear, for many weeks, guys, and now we've come all the way back up to neutral, which is a bullish sentiment in my opinion. This is funny here. On the flip side, analysts include Noel Akeson of Genesis are convinced about Bitcoin's recent gains, suggesting, it should say are not convinced. A lot of typos in this. Wow, they're really trying to make my life tough here. So Bitcoin's recent gains, suggesting it may be a short-lived bounce. Well, I have some signs pointing that it may not be a short-lived bounce. So let's hop into it, guys. We're going to start here on the daily time frame. So you can see we're getting rejected by that level right at about 44.5K. That is the level we need to break above if we are going to create a daily uptrend. However, guys, we are above the 55 EMA. Yesterday, we talked about the inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So if we do see a bit of retracement down to about 40K, we could put in that right shoulder and your breakout target is all the way up at 57.4K. However, guys, if we can just break this level of resistance, if the bulls just step up to the plate, break this resistance, we hold it as support. We're reversing the trend on the daily. You can see here, we created a low, we created a lower low, we came up, we created a higher low. So if we come up and we break this resistance, we create a higher low and a higher high, then we're reversing the trend and should see an absolutely massive pump for our friend BTC, guys. This breakout is extremely similar to the one that we saw in September. As I was saying, we broke out, we consolidated for 1 day. We broke out, we consolidated for 1 day, and then we continued to break out to the upside. So if we're going to repeat what we did in September, guys, then we're not even going to see that right shoulder, and we're just going to see continuation to the upside. But we'll get into that a bit more later on in the video. So we've broken out of our falling wedge pattern. So as of right now, we are in a technical target to 68K from from this bullish reversal pattern, guys. We broke all major levels of resistance. Well, most of them. We broke 40K, which had a lot of resistance support in this area, major level, 42K as well. And now we've come up to test 44. We wicked all the way up to 45K. Do keep an eye on this wick, guys. When the bulls try to push up the price and the bears shoot it right back down, can be an early indicator of some pullback. Just as it was here with the bears shot down the price, the bulls pushed it right back up. We saw a beautiful bounce, guys, but it works the other way around. If the bulls try to shoot the price up, there's a lot of bearish pressure pushing the price back down, can lead to a correction, which could create that right shoulder for BTC. So I want to show you guys this absolutely beautiful indicator on the weekly. I was actually looking for a separate indicator that I saw on another YouTube channel called The Crypto World. I believe his name is Josh. Big shout out to him. Check him out. Terrific channel, guys. So what I typed in here was CM William. You can just put CM space W, and it's the CM Williams CCI background indicator, background highlight indicator. And what it does here on the weekly time frame is it flashes green when it thinks Bitcoin has bottomed out. And it's extremely accurate, guys. Here's the bear market of 2017. It flashed green. We saw a beautiful bounce to the upside. Now, of course, this was a bear market, so we had a dead cat bounce. We're creating higher highs and higher lows, and then we capitulated. But as you can see right here, it flashed green. We bounced. That was about a 40 to 50% bounce. Right here, it flashed green. It called the bottom, guys. Massive push to the upside. Right here, flash green. Push back to the upside. Right here, guys. Flash green. Push back to the upside. Here's the September crash, guys. Flash green. Push back to the upside. Current date, guys. It has now just flashed green, and we're starting to push back to the upside. So this indicator has been absolutely perfectly accurate, and it's flash green once again. So it's saying the bottom is in for Bitcoin. The only thing we have to watch out for now, and I don't think it's the likely scenario in my opinion, is a dead cat bounce. And the fact that I don't think that's likely, guys, is we're yet to have our third wave of demand. As I've been mentioning in my videos, each and every bull run has had 3 demand waves followed by phases of accumulation and a blow off top. So if we go back to our previous bull runs, we had our second demand wave, low volume accumulation, third demand wave, massive alt season, and then we went into our bear market. 2013, 2014, second demand wave, guys, accumulation, low volume, third demand wave, blow off top. So here's our current bull run, guys. We had our second demand wave. We've gone through a massive phase of accumulation. Check out the volume, guys. Low volume, and now we're starting to break out once again. So if history is going to repeat itself, we are now starting our third demand wave, and we're looking for a massive alt season. And here's your targets, guys, based off our Fibonacci pull from the previous swing high. We have the 2 extension coming in at 133K, the 2.272 coming in at 161, and the 2.618 coming in at 205K. So if history is going to repeat itself, guys, we're not going to see a dead cat bounce. We're going to see our third demand wave followed by a blow off top and a massive alt season. Now, of course, nothing is promised. Maybe the stock market crashes. We do have the C virus. We have Sleepy Joe. We have a lot of things going on in the world with the Fed that could cause the stock market to crash, which of course would take crypto down with it. So that is a possible scenario, and that we're not going to have our third demand wave, and we're going to see something we've never seen before in crypto. But we're also yet to have our 5th impulsive wave from our Elliott wave theory, guys, which we've had in every single bull run. So signs are pointing to upside. Signs are pointing to a new all-time high. Look at the money flow, guys, in the floor. Check out every time it reached this level. Right here, massive push to the upside. Right here, we're in the floor, push back to the upside. Right here, bottom of the bear market, massive push to the upside, guys. We scroll back, we come all the way back to 2013, 2014, bottom of the bear market. Look at the money flow in the floor. Actually, it was right here. We saw a nice bounce back to the upside. Right here as well, guys, money flow in the floor, bounce back to the upside. Right here as well, money flow in the floor, massive bounce back to the upside. And once again, the money flow is in the floor, and we're starting to see our bounce back to the upside. So in my opinion, it's more likely, it's more probable, of course, anything can happen, that we are going to see our third demand wave. We are going to set new all-time highs, and we are going to go to 100K and beyond. But just keep an eye on the dead cat bounce. It's a possible scenario, guys. So let's look at the Bitcoin short position. So here are the Bitcoin short positions, guys. We saw a nice little drop off. We're seeing a little bit of push in short positions, but really nothing to worry about in my opinion. We'll quickly pop over the Bitcoin long positions as well. So we saw some oh, beautiful, guys. This is exactly what we want to see. We saw some profit taking. Look at the longs. Look at the power of the long positions. That's people buying into the market, guys. That's whales. That's retail investors that are buying into Bitcoin. Extremely bullish signal that we're seeing a nice pump in the long positions. Let's take a quick look at the DXY and we'll finish off this video. If you get any value, smash that like button, guys. So we broke this key level of support, major level of support for the DXY. When the DXY is falling, the price of Bitcoin is pumping. As the DXY and Bitcoin are correlated, when the price of the DXY is dropping, the price of Bitcoin is pumping. So we have a bearish pattern here, which is a bearish flag or a rising wedge pattern, guys. So if we hit resistance, we roll out of it. We do have a technical target to the downside at about 94.6. There's a level of support coming in right here. If we lose that level of support for the DXY, you're going to come all the way down to about 93.7. You can see support here, a little bit of support and resistance in that area. If that does happen, guys, the price of Bitcoin is going to absolutely soar. Of course, the bearish scenario is we push back up above this level of resistance, previous level of support. But I don't think that's a likely scenario, guys. It is a possibility, of course. If you see it start to push up, that is negative for Bitcoin. But I think the likely scenario, guys, is we hit the EMAs, we roll over, and we see continuation to the downside for the DXY, causing the price of Bitcoin to pump. So that's basically it for this one, guys. I just wanted to show you guys this really cool indicator. Definitely recommend checking it out. All you have to do is come to the weekly time frame, type in CM space Will, and it will come up, the CM Williams CCI background highlighter, and it's perfectly called the bottom on numerous occasions for Bitcoin. So that's basically it, guys, in the short term. Do watch for that inverse head and shoulders, but we are seeing a beautiful increase in the long positions. So what may happen, just as it did in September, is we're just seeing a little bit of consolidation before we start to pump higher. But I do think the bottom is in. If we are going to dead cat bounce, guys, it would be likely that we come up to either this level of resistance at 51K, or come up here to about 54, 55K. And then if you see it start to consolidate, start to roll, maybe we come up, we start to create a bearish divergence on the daily, where we start to create lower highs just like this while price is increasing. Could be an early indicator that we're going through a dead cat bounce. But personally, I don't think it's the likely scenario, because it would be doing something that Bitcoin has never done before, which is skip our third demand wave as well as invalidate our Elliott wave structure in this bull run. I do think this was just a bit of a mini bear market here that didn't last very long. And it's looking really healthy in my opinion, guys. So big shout out to the Discord, over 1,000 members talking all things crypto. It's the price of a coffee, $350 USD, as well as the DCA charts for all our live trades on the channel, and daily buy and take profit zones if you want a dollar cost average into your altcoins. Equal amounts of each buy zone brings your average price down halfway each time. And if you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, $4,100 bonuses, $4,100 in bonus for a limited time. So this is a lot of yapping in this video, guys. And I will see you in the next video. All right. Much love. Take care.